Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. This is MoCrypto777 and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're going to be talking about Pulse Drip and the excitement I have for the project because I'm dabbling in something new and I want to share that with you guys today. But there's also the brick by brick crypto pools that are about to close today, so I wanted to just give you a heads up on that. So I don't want to make this video too long, so let's just jump right into today's video. So as you guys can see over here, in 1 day, 10 hours, and 36 minutes, the paint pool number 2 is going to be closing for brick by brick crypto. Now you might be asking yourself, how the hell do I get into these pools, right? So the pools essentially are service pools that offer you returns on a monthly basis. They offer you 6% returns on whatever capital you put in, and that is going to be religiously done until after 3 months. They're going to start slowly paying off everybody. Everybody's going to get back their capital and their invested returns of 6% per month, right? So just as an example, if you stake $1,000, you get $60 per month. And then whenever you get kicked out, you get your $1,000 back and whatever $60 you end up making, depending on how many months you were in the pool. To be able to get into the pool 24 hours early, which is what I was able to thankfully be able to do, is you have to have an NFT, right? So as long as you have one of these NFTs, you can get into the pool early. All you have to do is just message DeFi Strategy LD, tell him that you have an NFT, this is your wallet address, and you would like to contribute to the service pool ahead of time. And that goes for all the other pools as well. If you want to get into the rental pools as well, you can get that. You get into that pool 24 hours ahead of time as long as you have one of these NFTs, right? Now you go to the top over here, you click on paint number 2. Now you'll notice, guys, that you can't really get in if you just come on this page. And the reason for that is right now we're still in that period of 24 hours before the pools actually launch for the public. So there's a lot of people that actually want to contribute that don't have an NFT yet. They didn't dabble in that yet. So you see, like, this person has 50K in here, this person has 10K, this person has $1,000. So really you get in where you fit in. You got $5, you can put $5. There's somebody in here that I saw that has $200. This person has $200. This person has $300. This person has 20K. There's somebody that I saw that put in $91. This person put $7, right? So anybody can jump in as long as you have $1 you want to submit. You can do that, no problem whatsoever. I claimed my NFT dividends. I had some USDT sitting in my SafePal wallet, and I had some BUSD sitting in my regular wallet. So I said, you know what? Let me just put all that together. I sent it to LD, and he put it into the pool, right? So my wallet is not here yet because LD is probably sleeping right now, but he should be getting that in the morning. Shout out to Andrea for being a queen in DeFi. You know, she submit also some capital in here. Anyways, so for the people that don't have an NFT and would like to contribute as well, because these pools do get completed very quickly, get filled up very quickly. So once it's open for the public, I would suggest anybody to get in as soon as you're able to. But essentially, you're going to come here, you're going to see the wallet address being displayed right at the top. You submit your USDT and you let LD know. I think he's going to be able to see that through the blockchain, but still let LD know just in case in the main brick by brick Telegram page or anywhere else. All right, so that pretty much explains what the new development of this pool is, but it's going to be closing today on the 30th in about a day and 10 hours. You know, a day and 10 hours. Anyways, moving on to the drip garden. I'm super pumped about this. So if we look at the price of P drip, right? So you can see that we had a massive pump, right? So I told you guys in my last video, we had a pump of like 28 to 30x, right? So I put in $300 and I came out with $8,000. Now, the very beautiful thing here is that to make it sustainable, you have to stake that you have to stake that P drip token into the contract and not just dump on the market. So you were able to make $1 per day. So 1% per day. So what ended up happening is, as I learned from experience in DeFi and these kind of projects, there's always going to be a time frame where a lot of this is happening, a lot of downturn is happening because people want to take their profit, and I wanted to be one of those guys. I don't want to do like drip BSC where I didn't take any profits and then ended up in a position where I regretted not taking profits for months, multiple months, and then now you can see what happened to the price of drip. So I just wanted to make sure to get my ROI as soon as possible and then just play with house money, and that's what I was able to do. People did the same thing, and the price went all the way down to $13. It came back up today to about $20 with the announcement of the new garden. And you can see that people have been taking profits again, and now it's back to $17, which is super cool in my opinion, because people are allowed to be taking that ROI, right? They're allowed to be doing that, and it's very healthy because you can't have a chart that goes up without end. The only chart that's doing that right now is Elephant Money. I don't know how it's happening, but the chart is just blasting up in the air. We'll see how that goes. But right now, this chart is acting very healthy, and I love to see every single part of it. But what's bullish about the garden is that there's a percentage where it buys back P-drip, and this is something that probably is what pumped the price from $13 to $20, because a lot of people were depositing funds into the garden. And we can see that there's over 32,236,000. No, not even. What am I saying? There's like billions of PLS tokens in here. I don't know how much this is, but I feel like it's around $130,000. I looked it up earlier. It's $130,000 worth of USD dollars into the garden, which is awesome to see. I've been in the faucet for quite a while, not on this account and the other account. I have 142 tokens right now, and it's still multiple X's from the inception, which is why I love this, because it's been here for a few days now, and it's still multiple X's from pre-sale prices, which were $2. Now it's $17. So it's almost like like eight X's right now. So it's beautiful, right? So if we look at the garden, okay, so I'm going to go over the documentation to look at the mechanics, but today I was surprised to see that there's many more gardens that were added. And I've been, on the Moonshot Max Gem Telegram page, we've been talking about the garden for quite a while, but they've been talking about adding new, in the last AMA, they talked about adding new gardens. I didn't think it was going to come this quickly, which I'm super excited about because I ended up using 2 pools. We'll see what happens with those, but I was able to stake $100 in the PLS garden. Okay, so I did that over here. And you guys can see that I make around 35,000 PLS tokens per day, which is $1.50 per day, based off of the 1.5% that you make in all these gardens. And I deposited $50 in here because I want to test it out. $45. Sorry, I want to test it out. So that makes me like roughly 66 cents. Sorry, 60 cents. Wait, it says it right here, 67.50. 67 cents and 50. So I'm super excited to see where this brings us, because I feel like the way they build their mechanics is going to allow this to be sustainable for a long time. And this is what we're going to go over right now. So it allows you to get returns up to 300% at a rate of 1.5% per day. And then there's a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you put $100, you're going to end up getting back $100 if you claim that amount, But the principal is permanently locked. You'll only be able to get your dividends on a daily basis. So a lot of people just are always thinking, like, even I thought of that earlier. If you put $100, you can't just take it back a week later, because then everybody's going to be able to compound, and then take out all their money. The TVL is going to be slammed. It's not going to be good for anybody. Now, there's a 10% tax on all the deposits, and then 7% of that, as I told you guys earlier, goes back to buy P-drip, which is going to help, all future endeavors. So 10% on deposit, 7% is going to be used for buybacks, and 3% for referral commissions. Basically, if you guys want to start a garden and you want to use my buddy address, which is in the description of the video, 3% of your deposit is going to go to me as a commission to compound back into the garden, and that's going to help build the P-drip price as well. If you make any claims, there's a 10% tax, 3% to buy back P-drip, and 7% to the rewards pool. So that's just inversed. It becomes 3% to buy back, and then 7% to the reward pool instead of a referral commission. So that's awesome to see as well. There's no issues there whatsoever. If you compound your earnings, there's 5% tax on it. You can claim once every 24 hours or compound your earnings. There's no restrictions on deposits or no restrictions on deposit. For every 3 compounds you make, 1 claim becomes available. So you can only claim 1 time every 3 compounds. So that incentivizes more people to compound rather than just claim. And another one also that is tied to this one is that if you have any pending rewards that are not claimed within 24 hours or are not compounded within 48 hours, 48 hours for both of them, then your rewards will stop, which means the contract doesn't need to pay you anymore because you're not interacting with the contract, right? So hopefully allowing people to compound 3 times and claim once, and allowing people not to get rewards after 48 hours of no action, then is going to help the contract grow and grow and grow for a long time. And additionally, as I said before, I think in this video, because before this I filmed a 25-minute video with no audio, no mic, it was just bad. But I think I said also that this garden doesn't have any decay, right? So it helps you get that 1.5% on a daily basis without having a fear that it actually is 1% that day, or whatever, 0.9% that day. So that's it, guys. If you guys want to participate, then you can go ahead and use the link in my description. As you guys know, you just go to the Teams tab and then you paste my buddy address at the top over here, and then you click change. It's going to take a few minutes because it's a bit slow to make sure that connection is there. But every time you refresh the page, you'll see that your new buddy address is there as soon as you connect your wallet. But guys, I don't want to make this video longer than it has to be. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions on anything that was discussed, make sure to leave it in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.